Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Doggers 5150. I am Bizak. I'm back. Yeah. Get some of this late night farming in real quick. Oh man. Kurt. What's good with you, my G? How you feeling, bro? Hey, Cupper, hey, doggers, what's good, my G? Had tea, had dessert, and now I'm just gonna chill for a bit, my brother. That's what's up, Harry Cupper, my G. Curtis Witt, C with the G. Hey, that's kind of catchy. C with the G. I ain't no way at Red Dead Redemption. Man, I'm gonna have to get that game, man. I always said that I wanted to get that game, but I feel like that, like I feel the same way I feel about that game is the same way I feel about like other games. It's like, man, yo, like that game been out for a while. Like, why didn't I just get it when it first came out? Because like I got a one-time gamer habit, yo. Like, I mean, one gamer habit. It's like when I play a game, like I don't stop playing the game until I play something else, but I really don't be done playing the game. Like I never get tired of playing one game. I don't know why, yo. Like it's a fucking habit, I guess. I don't know. But I do. And I noticed that I didn't even really notice it until I started streaming, for real. But for real, I mean, I knew it. I just didn't notice it until I started streaming. And like a lot of people was like, "Yo, like play something else, man. Play something else." I'm like, "Yo, fuck y'all, man. I want to play something. I want to play this." Because like I'm telling you, Grand Theft Auto was my favorite game of all time. Like period. Like you couldn't peel me off of Grand Theft Auto for nothing in the world. I mean, I'm into Red Dead because it ain't nothing but like Grand Theft Auto on horses, like pretty much. I mean, like I said, like when that game came out, man, I was a diehard Grand Theft Auto fan. I didn't play nothing but Grand Theft Auto, like, and if I did play any other game, it was like the Wii. It was like the Wii, you know what I'm saying? And like I was usually be playing like with some kids or some shit like that, cause I like the Wii too. Shit, I don't know. I like games that don't exercise the mind that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like games that I gotta get all into, like, ooh, shit, oh yeah, man, that should've given me a goddamn heart attack, yo. I be getting excited, man. Like, some of that shit be, games like that, they exciting. Like, you should hear my son. One day I'm gonna record my son when he be in there and he be playing like Fortnite and shit like that with his son, man. Like with his friends and shit. Yo, like, I'm talking about like you would jump up and run in there to check on this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, you alright in here? And he be in there just like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is you in here doing? All you hear in there, woo, hey, oh no, hey, got him, yeah, oh woo, and you like, nah, he don't be saying shit like, he don't be cussing nothing, but like, it's just, You just hear him in there going ham, like, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm too old for that shit. Too old for that shit, yo. Like, I'm too old for that shit. Yeah, that motherfucker. And I'm talking about, like, he could be in there for hours doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like I said, you know, I don't dislike Fortnite. It's just not my type of game. That's all. But and just like Red Dead Redemption, I ain't never disliked Red Dead Redemption. It's just not my type of game, you know. When I hear shit about like horses and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, it starts to get out of my league. But then I started to realize, like, yo, how in the hell can you say anything about a game being out of your league, nigga? And you play Farm Simulator, bro. Like, and let's say if that ain't out your league, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. I don't know. Something wrong with you, dog. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm getting into it. Like, you know, I just bought Wreckfest. I just bought Wreckfest like about a month ago maybe. I played it a couple times. I got let me see, I think I got 2 new games. But it's just like PGA golf tournament. Don't nobody really like PGA golf tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like the golfing. Some people do, some people don't. And Ark Survival was another game that, you know what I'm saying, like, that I really wasn't into, but once I played it, I was like, yo, this shit is alright, you know what I'm saying, until it get dark, yo. Once it's dark, man, you can't see nothing. It ain't even worth playing the game. You might as well cut that bad boy off and go to sleep, yo, because you can't see nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Not nothing, nothing. Nothing. Let me spell it. It's amazing you have to think every once in a while. I can believe it. Look, when Red Dead Redemption came out, I was busy playing Grand Theft Auto, right? And at the time when Red Dead Redemption was coming out, I had you know what I'm saying, my dude upstairs. Well, we all stayed in the same, you know what I'm saying, house. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like, I was dating his moms and shit, you know what I'm saying. But like, dude was grown, like, he was older. So I'm trying to talk too loud, but yeah, no, like, it was a while back, and you know what I'm saying, like, and he'd be upstairs playing shit like Call of Duty, and he kept trying to get me, like, we both had PlayStations. He played on Xbox, but you know what I'm saying, like, every now and then he would play on PlayStation. And so, like, he kept telling me, like, man, we should play Call of Duty, man. Why don't you play Call of Duty? And I'm like, man, I don't like Call of Duty. I ain't really with all that shit. And so, when Red Dead came out, I stopped playing my game, like, literally. Like, you know, really, I ain't even, like, me and him ain't really even fuck with each other all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped playing my game, literally. And you would be upstairs for hours watching this dude play Red Dead. I mean, I even like played around with it a couple times, but since I ain't know what I was doing, you know what I'm saying, dude ain't want me fucking up the game and all that. Well, not fucking it up, but you know how it be. So, like, I sat up there for hours, like, watching him play it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, crazy, thinking. I remember specifically saying to myself, like, dude, this shit ain't nothing but Grand Theft Auto on a horse, yo. I remember saying that to myself, and I remember us sitting up there talking about it, like, man, that's crazy. Like I didn't even know some shit. I didn't even know that game had existed up until, you know what I'm saying, like, hearing him talk about it. And then when it came out, I was just so busy playing Grand Theft Auto, couldn't peel myself off that bad boy. I couldn't peel myself off of Grand Theft Auto. Alright, so I definitely need to hurry up, man, because dude, they didn't just rob me for 49. That I just put a loan. I just took a loan out for like 70,000. And bro, like they like just snatched all of that. I don't know where it went, but I'm getting rid of this harvester as soon as I'm done, cause hell, if I don't, I think that's what's costing me all of this damn money. I don't know what the hell is costing me all this damn money. It is crazy. Hey brother, you had a meal yet? Gotta have something to eat, don't you? What the hell you mean? Have what you mean? Have I had a meal yet? Man, have you watched like the last? Yo, I ain't even finna answer that question. I know you ain't talking to me. Have I ate? Motherfucker, you gotta be out of your mind. Have I ate? Like, you don't watch my streams, do you? You don't be around much, do you? Man, I always, man, that nigga, hell yeah, I eat. I eat every damn day. I eat every day just like everybody else. Just because you might see me frequently, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like you see me 24 hours out of a day. Like, you like, yeah, nigga, I eat, sleep, shit, piss. I do all that shit just like everybody else. You just confused by the stream time. That's a Wambambaticus. Ah, that's what you talking about? Oh yeah, you got me. You got me here. You got me. There this man go again with the fucking jokes. Yeah, I gotta give it to you. I owe you 5 for that one. Most definitely. You got me on that one right there. I forgot you was calling. I forgot you was talking about the vitamin W. Caught me square off my square. Gotta give it up on that one, yo. Yeah, shit, well, that's one way not to make it obvious, because you got my ass, yo. I didn't know what the hell you was talking about. I'm like, yo, hell yeah, I eat. Yo, I gotta eat. Who don't eat? Hey, and now that I think about it, that go both ways. Like, I eat and I eat. Yeah, I eat and I eat. You ain't even got to ask. You know when they say, around Christmas time when they be like, the gift that keeps on giving? Well, shit, I'm the eat that keeps on eating. Okay, I know that don't make no sense at all, but if you really think about it, if you really, really, really think about it, it do make sense. Big Will. Said Will, Big Will, old Sullivan. What's good with you, my G? How you feeling, dog? Long time no see. We got Big Will in the building with the shades on. Is that you in the picture, Big Will? Is that you? Big Will. Hey, Hey, Big Will. Did you ever think about it? Like you got the name of a famous toy of all time. Big Wheel. The Big Wheel. You are the Big Wheel. Big Wheel. Yeah, man. You got a famous name, man. Big Wheel. Everybody had a big wheel. If you didn't have a big wheel, yo, you was just like beyond poor as a kid if you didn't have a big wheel. I don't care if you didn't even have a big wheel. Your friend had a big wheel. Everybody has rode a big wheel. How about that? Everybody might not have one, but everybody has rode a big wheel. Hey, that sound nasty now that I say that. You know what? Fuck all the big wheel. You're not the big wheel no more. You know why? Cause hey, that's fucked up. Like, yeah, I gotta erase the whole damn stream, man. See, doggies, you always getting into some shit. That's why you gotta just shut up, doggies. Just shut the fuck up. Damn it, man. Ah, man. Then I gotta go wash my motherfucking mouth out. God damn, I can't even think straight now. Cause now I keep thinking about it. Now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it in the stream like, hell no. Yeah, we got to end this. We got to end this shit. But somebody hear this shit. Y'all know I don't like to say homosexual. Like, I don't like to say homo shit, yo. I hate saying it. Like it makes my fucking it make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Do I even got hair on the back of my neck? Well, whatever the fuck is back there, it be standing up whenever I say some shit like that. Like right now, man, I just feel cringy. I feel dirty. Like, like I do, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to say shit like that. Like, shit like that is not even supposed to come to your mind. And I mean, even though I know everybody know what I'm talking about, I still feel dirty. Cause I know I said it and I can't get it out of my mind. Like right now, man, I'm trying to wipe my shit clean. Like, but it ain't working. It ain't working. It's too early. It's too early. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working in the bathroom all day. So, well, I slept pretty much. I slept a lot the other day, but I went to sleep working on the bathroom, and then I woke up and went back in there working on the bathroom. And I'm getting ready to do the same thing again as soon as the daylight hit. Yeah. My mind just won't erase. Oh man, everything going good. Will, everything going good. I'm right now. I'm prepping the tub. I gotta go out in the morning, man. I wish I could have. I was just at Home Depot today, and I should have bought some damn paint thinner, and I bought some shit called liquid sandpaper instead, which is gonna work to get the clear coat off. You know what I mean? It'll work to get the clear coat off, but I need to get the whole kit caboodle off. Like I need the paint off and everything down to the bare tub. So I gotta go out and get some thinner, and I gotta put the thinner on and let the thinner sit. And I wanted to do all of that today, but I just, like I said, I went to sleep earlier today. I was supposed to get up early this morning. Well, I was actually up, and my wife had some places she needed to run before she came back home. So I pretty much fell asleep waiting on her to come back, and she didn't really wake me up. So I slept for I think till like 5 o'clock, and then I got up, put my clothes back on, and went to Home Depot. Went out and got the stuff that I needed because I had to go get another tape measure because I still ain't found my tape measure. So I had to go buy another one of those. I had a couple other items that I needed to get to complete the job. And I got all the pieces. I got all of my panel board, my tile board. I got all of that cut up and ready to put on the walls. I went out and bought a what's the name? A hole saw, so I ain't gotta worry about. I heard everybody last time when I was streaming, when I was doing the bathroom, everybody was mad. Well, I ain't gonna say they was mad, but everybody was talking shit, saying that I needed a hole saw because I was cutting out the hole with the I was cutting the hole out with the saw. And so I went out and bought a hole saw. So my hole on my what's the name, on my board look nice and neat now. Yeah, man. So I'm just cleaning off the tub. I'm getting all of that old caulk and stuff off of the tub. I gotta remove all of that first before, you know what I'm saying, I can paint. And like I said, I gotta strip all of the paint off of it. And I got some stuff called toughest tile. I did my back bathroom with it, and it turned out pretty good. Like I liked it, and I still like it. Like it to this day, like I don't have no problem with it. I thought it was gonna be like a real shitty like job, but if you do it right, if you do it how the can say to do it, yo, it'll turn out immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you do anything wrong, I think you're gonna get some bad results. It's like, you know, like, because you gotta spray it on. It come out in kind of like an acrylic form, like in a powder almost. It's wet though, you know what I'm saying? But like soon as it dry, I'm talking about like as soon as it starts to dry, like it's like an acrylic. You know what I'm saying? Like a powder, you know what I'm saying? And like once it does dry, like once everything is all dry, it dries and like it has a powder on the top of it that you gotta wash clean, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, what you're supposed to do, this is how you're supposed to do it. You go and you paint it first, put a first coat on, you know what I'm saying? Get the tub, you know, like as if you were spray painting on some wood or a bed or something. You know, get that first coat on and cover it up. Don't put it on too thick. And then you're supposed to leave it for about, I say 20 minutes. But you gotta watch that shit. Don't even listen to them damn instructions. Listen to me, damn it. Don't even listen to the instructions, because I'm telling you, depending on where you at and what the temperatures and shit is. It's hot as fuck when I did it the first time. So, like, if I would have waited 20 minutes and tried to go back and spray paint it, it would have been fucked up, because it would have had all that powder on there. And then when you spray paint over it, that second time with all that gritty powder on it, that's when you get like this banana peel looking, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll start looking like you know how not a banana peel, an orange, you know how orange look, the texture of an orange, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it'll start looking, because you know you done put wet paint over all that gritty sandy shit. And so what you're supposed to do is let it dry, because you're gonna need some air, because that shit is strong. Spray it on with the first coat, let it dry. Don't let it dry. Let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. Leave out, get you some air, then go right back in there, and then hit it again. You know what I'm saying? And you will see where, you know what I'm saying, where you're gonna have to hit it the hard, hit it a lot, or you know what I'm saying, a little bit, but just put a second coat on there, leave back out, you know what I'm saying, wait another, 10, then you can start waiting a little bit longer, maybe like 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, or not. But just keep checking it. Don't just leave it sit for like a long time, because that shit will dry in some spots, and some spots won't be dry, you feel what I'm saying? But you want to catch it before it dries at all, like before it dry, like right when it's, about to dry, and then put that second coat on. That then you put your third coat on the same way until the can is empty. And you know what I'm saying, the average tub take about 2 cans. My tub is I consider my tub just an average tub, you know what I'm saying, like it's deep, it's a home one, it's average tub, goddamn it. It hold about one water tank full of hot water, you know what I'm saying? Which is a lot, you know what I'm saying, like, so, because you don't need that much to wash your ass with. It wasn't until I owned my own house, you know what I'm saying, that I understood what my dad meant by, nigga, you don't have to fill up the whole goddamn tub you don't have to fill up the whole damn tub to take a bath. You ain't but this big. It just dawned on me, you know what I'm saying, till now, because, like when I was little, I used to think my daddy was trying to tell me I had a little dick, you know what I'm saying, not to be trying to talk about no, no homo shit or, no gay shit or nothing like that, not to get on no shit like that. I'm just saying, like, that's what I used to be thinking, and I'm like, yo, nigga, you got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying, my shit, I'm like, nigga, I'm in the footlong club, you know what I'm saying, like, nigga, I know he ain't talking about me. But that's what I used to think he was talking about. And I'd be like, yo, like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you don't need that much water in the tub to take a bath. You ain't but this big. And you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, I used to be thinking like, yo, what the fuck you mean, bruh? What is you trying to say? You must not be my daddy then. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But no, like for real, like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't need that much water, you know what I'm saying? You need enough water in the tub to touch your asshole. And I'm just saying, like, if you know what I'm saying, I only got that theory because, you know what I'm saying, I know an old motherfucker that said some shit like that, was like, yeah, I only why I fill the water up enough to touch my asshole. I was like, yo, I said, yo, I'm gonna try that, yo, and I did, and I tried it, and I wouldn't recommend taking a bath with enough water to touch your asshole, you know what I'm saying, but you gonna have to at least, shit, like, I don't know, like, get that shit up thigh high or something, like. It got to at least be over your calves. Or your knees got to at least be up under some water, yo. Do not try to take no bath in no goddamn just water to touch your asshole. I'm telling you. This shit is nasty. It's real nasty. It's almost the equivalent of taking a bath in some toilet water at that point. Shit, you get a good wash on that ass, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let that water out. You can't rinse off in that shit. Yo, I'm done. Y'all gotta shut up, man. I'm about to make my goddamn chest bust, man. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. You say you prefer showers. You know what? I mean, you know, I don't really have I don't really have a preference on like, I guess which one I take. But when I was younger, we didn't have a shower. All we had was a tub because we had one of those old, like, y'all know about them old school clawfoot tubs. You know what I'm saying? Like them big ass tub. Like they sit up. Shit. They sit up probably. Man, that tub was probably about this big. It wasn't this tall, but it was about as tall as this right here. This desk right here is about as tall as this. And I'm talking about like you can fit two people in it, like end to end, and that bitch easy without no problem, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can take a bath in that motherfucker. Y'all can fall asleep in that damn tub. It was so big, and it had a thing like, you know what I'm saying, like it had a spout on it where you can hook the shower thing onto it and put the little round, you know, it had like a little round carriage thing around it. But my mom didn't. My stepmom, she didn't really like. I don't want to say she didn't really like showers. Well, I guess that's what it was. I was gonna say she didn't believe in showers, but she didn't really like showers. And her theory was, because I always wanted a shower. Like it would have been nice to take a shower or a bath if I wanted to, but we didn't have that option. So I asked her why she didn't like taking showers, and she said she felt like she felt like that you don't get clean when you take showers. And like I kind of feel the same way, yo. Like I feel like that you don't really get clean when you take showers, you know what I'm saying? But then when I told another person that, you know what I'm saying, like I take baths, and then I asked them, well, why do you like showers? And they was like because a bath just seemed like you just sitting in your own dirt. And I had to agree, like, you know what I'm saying, like it do kind of seem like that, you know what I'm saying? But I think they both are the equivalent of the same. Like in the shower, you just running water over your body and you washing yourself off, but you really not soaking in the tub, and you really can't soak in there. Like I don't know nobody that can really go in the shower and take the longest shower in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like to soak your skin, you know what I'm saying? Like if you that dirty, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, most people not that dirty, you feel what I'm saying? But if, you know, I'm a person like, I like to soak my skin and let, open up my pores and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sit in hot water and soak shit. Just like how you do dishes. You know how you do a dish? If you get a dish, right, and you gotta put it in the sink, you know what I'm saying, to soak that mug and clean it off or whatever, whatnot, desanitize it, however you want to look at it, however you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's, a better method, you know what I'm saying, of I think cleaning something like human skin and shit, like, I think you do need to soak it and then scrub it. Now, the whole fact about, you know what I'm saying, like being dirty in your own water, well then, most of the people, then you might as well quit washing your dishes then, because if that's the case, then, shit, I mean, I tell you what I do now though, like what I do that I didn't get a chance to when I was little, like, because I got a shower in the tub now. But when I do take a bath, what I do is I sit in the tub and I just soak. I wash up, you know what I'm saying? Then I stand up, turn the shower on, you know what I'm saying, and rinse off, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do if I take a bath. But most of the time I just take a shower and shit, yo. But yeah, man, like the preference of it all is like some weird, it's crazy. The preference on why, you know what I'm saying, people will take baths over showers. Yeah, Big Wheel. Yep, them the ones. Them is the ones. Them are the ones. Yep. And they call them clawfoot tubs because they sit on, like, they got some paw, like they got paws. They look like seashells on the bottom of them, but they look like claws though, and that's why they call them clawfoot tubs, because they got, you know what I'm saying, like they got claws on the bottom of them that stick down like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's made out of the one that we had was all porcelain. Yep, it was all porcelain. No, 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 no. It wasn't all porcelain. It wasn't all porcelain. It was porcelain coated. It was porcelain coated, but it had the thickest coat of porcelain on it that you could. Yo, like man, I'm talking about like thick. Like I remember one time, I can't remember what had happened. Like I think my mom might have dropped something in it, or like I think my dad might have been working in there and dropped the hammer on part of it, and like cracked a piece of it off, and it looked like a piece of a coffee mug. And he had to call these people in. He had to call these people in because they didn't want to. My mom didn't want to get rid of the tub because of how like antique it is. And so they had to call somebody in. I don't even know how much it cost 'cause I was so little, but they had to call somebody in, and I just remember dude coming in and like we all had like we didn't have to leave, but basically we had to get the fuck out the house for a while. Cause stuff wasn't like it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as fumes, talk about some fumes, boy, boy, boy. Nah, that's top, dumbass. He said I had a. Damn, he got some personal issues. Jonathan Hoover in the building. What's good with you, my G? How you feeling, bro? Oh man, just getting out of that. Just pretty much coming out of that bathroom. I was gonna stream it. I was gonna stream what I was doing in there, but I wasn't doing nothing but cleaning the tub pretty much. And I was back and forth cutting drywall, not cutting drywall, but cutting the panel board. And I just didn't feel like carrying the computer back and not the whole computer, but my laptop. Didn't feel like carrying it back and forth and doing all that. Plus my family and everybody was here up and walking around. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening. So. Oh man, I'm all good. I'm all good, Jonathan, bro. I'm all good, man. I can't complain. I Can't complain, man. Man, if y'all don't mind, if y'all ain't already hit that like button, man, if y'all don't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all know I usually don't ask for people to hit the like button because it really don't matter whether or not if you like it or if you don't like it. But I don't know, I'm feeling good, so I'm feeling good. So everybody else should feel good too. Oh yeah, and if I can get y'all to go through the chat, man, if y'all can scroll through the chat and hit that subscribe button, man, for everybody in the chat, man, is even if you don't subscribe to your boy Doggish 5150, man, at least show some support, man, to the chat. Show some support to somebody out there. I'm pretty sure everybody out there need it. Some people YouTube and some people just watching YouTube, but you know, you never know. You never know what you might inspire or who you might inspire. So go through the chat, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Show everybody, you know what I'm saying, your support is show everybody that your support is there, man. Man, I'm so glad I'm almost done with this field, man, because I'm getting rid of this harvester and this damn truck. I don't know what is blasting me. Something is blasting my money, yo. I'm talking about, like, literally, like, blasting me right now. I don't know what it is. It's not the hired worker. I just had, like, $12,000, bro. Like, real talk. I just had like 12 G, like, well, actually I just had like 49,000 before I started the stream. As soon as I started the stream, it dropped down to like 20, then it dropped down to like 14. Now it's down to 7. And I know they saying it's my vehicle leasing cost, but I mean the only thing that I really got out that they could be charging me is for using this harvester, man. And like, if they charging me like that for this harvester, man, they can have this motherfucker back. It's the work hours that they charging me for, man, that I'm talking about. Like, they is killing me, bro. Every time an hour go by in the game, man, they charge me like $21,000 or something like that. Or I think it's, I don't know how much it is. It's too much, I know that. I can have all this back. Man, why is my damn toe hurt? Oh, I forgot. I did hit my damn toe on that damn boot earlier. That's what's up, my G. That's what's good. Harry Cutler, bro. Yeah. I mean, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to spread it, you know what I'm saying? Spread it across everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody for subscribing to me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it'll mean more to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, to help out, you know what I'm saying? Like, smaller YouTubers. You know, like, I don't really watch like big YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Like, for one reason is because, you know what I'm saying, like, they got enough, you know what I'm saying, like, they got enough, you know what I'm saying, like, just like how, you know what I'm saying, like, in the music industry, you know what I'm saying, like, kids get old, kids turn into adults turn into old ass people, so you need a new wave to come through, you know what I'm saying, like, it needs to be a new wave, you know what I'm saying, of people coming through. And I mean, I'm not saying it got to be me, because hell, I'm 35 years old. I'm not really trying to, you know, be the new wave, but you know, I support the new wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a lot of YouTubers out there that still YouTubing and doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, but you know, you'll see a lot of support on their end, which I don't think that they should be denied that support at all. You know what I'm saying? But smaller YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, what do you got? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your channel not gonna grow, or it's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, be able to do anything or compete with another channel like that if the smaller YouTubers don't support the smaller YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got small YouTubers supporting big YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? You got big YouTubers supporting other big YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when you see somebody, you know what I'm saying, when you see somebody new coming in and, you know, like, their computer might not be all that great, or, you know what I'm saying, like, their graphics might not be all that great, but they trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need support, you know what I'm saying? Like, them is the people that need the support. It's obvious that, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, you know, I got a nice setup or whatever, whatnot, like, and I got 1,000 subscribers. When I got 1,000 subscribers, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, like, I pretty much stopped, you know what I'm saying, like, asking for subscribers, you know what I'm saying, like, I got to my 1,000, if people subscribe, they just subscribe. Like, I pretty much focused on trying to create, you know what I'm saying, a room for people to come in and get noticed, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want people self-promoting and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's a whole different avenue, you know what I'm saying. But I will, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll promote for you, and I'm gonna change that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna start letting people promote, you know what I'm saying, on my channel, because at the end of the day, I really don't care, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just that sometimes you gotta have rules set, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, people will come in and, hell, next thing you know, your channel is just all about promotion. And I didn't want it to be like that at first, but, like, as of this point, you know what I'm saying, like, I really don't care, like, you know what I'm saying, about a lot of stuff, about YouTube and everything else, you know what I mean? Especially when, like I said, I know I'm not really benefiting from none of this, besides the people that donate, like Cryptic Diamond, you know what I'm saying, like, but I gotta tell him, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if you gonna donate to me, you know what I'm saying, like, donate to my PayPal, you know what I'm saying, where it means, so where I can do something with it. Like, I can't do nothing with super chats, because, like I said, my channel don't make enough revenue for me to even get that money, you know what I'm saying. Like, I would have to get thousands of people to super chat my channel, or 100, you know what I'm saying, people, at least, you know what I'm saying, at least 35 people to give me like $5, you know what I'm saying, in order for me to get paid from off of YouTube from super chats and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I've been YouTubing for like 2 years. I have yet to receive a check, you know what I'm saying, from YouTube. Not saying that I'm looking for one, you know what I'm saying, I'm just saying, like, I have yet to, you know what I'm saying, like, every time when I look at, like, my AdSense accounts and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like, the shit that's supposed to pay you for, like, monetization, every time I look at it, it just, like, it'll change sometimes, and then sometimes it won't. So, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I really don't even pay that shit no attention to it. Is that truck full? Why it don't look full? I guess it is full. Alright, so I guess the rest of this fruit that's out here on the field is mine. It ain't really much, but I'm definitely gonna take it before I sell this, before I take this harvester and truck back. I wanted to keep the truck, man. I don't know how much they charging me for the truck, but I know it's not as much as the harvester. But I'm sending it all back. Yeah, I know. Which, like I said, you know, I don't mind. I don't care if they take a chunk of it. I mean, it's YouTube's The reason why I don't complain about none of it, like, or complain about not getting paid, is because it's not even my, like, it's not my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much YouTube pay to have a server for me to stream on and all this shit, but all I know is I didn't pay no money to be able to do it, so I'm not even gonna make no motherfucking complaints. I ain't gonna complain. So I'm gonna just sit back and keep on making my goddamn videos or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if it come time for, you know what I'm saying, me to get paid from YouTube because they feel like, you know, that they gonna pay me, or my content is good enough for people in the world, because it's all about people viewing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got good content and you telling, you know, you informative enough, you know what I'm saying, people will watch your channel, and you know what I'm saying, and like, the more people that watch, you know what I'm saying, the more people, you know what I'm saying, like, click on ads, and the more ads get viewed. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, for every ad that get viewed, you get a, you know, a couple of cents. And then, you know, if somebody clicks on something and actually buys something, you know what I'm saying, you actually get a couple of, you know, cents or dollars maybe, you know what I'm saying, even off of that. You know, however that's set up, but I know that's how most of the internet shit work, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to your website and I click on a bunch of shit, that person who website it is, you know what I'm saying, gets paid for advertisement. Like, it's already in a contract, so a person whose website it is then already got a check, more than likely, you know what I'm saying? And just like YouTube, you know, like, after a while of YouTube, and like, most people think like, oh, well, you know, all I gotta do is make videos to get paid. And it's like, you know, nah, you know, you gotta advertise. You feel what I'm saying? Like, most people is advertising, most people is getting sponsored by, you know what I'm saying, different companies, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And then the way that works is, you know, if you got a company and you want to be advertised, you know, I'll tell you like, oh, well, I'll give you $600, you know what I'm saying, all you got to do is just put my link in your description, you know what I'm saying, for 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? Put my link in your description, or, you know what I'm saying, or say something about my store in all of your videos, you know what I'm saying, and I give you $600, or, you know, like, shit like that. And it's way more than just $600, you know what I'm saying. That's just some low ball shit. Like, people be getting like $5,000 advances, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, like $5,000 checks, $10,000 checks, just to promote, you know what I'm saying, other people's businesses, you know what I'm saying. And that's all really YouTube is. So once you get your foot in the door and you get somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to work with you on promoting their business. So like I said, my channel would never really get picked to promote somebody's business. For one, I cuss too damn much, you know what I'm saying, and for two, I'm not really selling anything that's beneficial to another provider, you know what I'm saying, like, to another person. So, you know, like say I got this computer over here, right, and say if I cleaned up my channel and I didn't cuss so much, and you know what I'm saying, like, and I focused my channel on, you know, strictly, you know, computer facts, my views would go up, because for one, I'm changing my channel to information, you know what I'm saying, I'm changing my channel from information, you know what I'm saying, to I'm promoting computers. So when people like Nvidia or what is the other place, MSI, you know, all them other places, when they see, oh man, this person, he's spending this type of money, you know what I'm saying, on our products or whatever, whatnot, and he's making them look good, you know, let's reach out to him and see, you know what I'm saying, like, and see if he's willing to do X, Y, and Z or whatever, whatnot. Oh, well, you know, we'll send you a graphics card, you know what I'm saying, like, we'll send you a graphics card or whatever, whatnot, for free. All you got to do is just, you know what I'm saying, like, advertise our stuff. And that's pretty much how people be, you know what I'm saying, like, getting paid. You'll see people like, oh man, you know, I got this graphics card and I got 6 graphics cards, and Nvidia sent me 7 graphics cards. It's like, you know, like, yeah, they sent you 7 graphic cards, but you know what I'm saying, like, you either a slave to that contract, and you know what I'm saying, which, like I said, more than likely you probably like whatever it is that you're doing, so you're not a slave to it at all. But you know, if you just so happen to stumble upon some shit like that and don't know what you're doing, yeah, you will be a slave to that contract, my G, because you'll probably be spent up all of the damn money, and you know what I'm saying, and have somebody looking for your ass. But that's why, you know what I'm saying, like everybody don't get. That's why everybody don't get the opportunities that other like YouTubers and shit get, because like I said, you know, who's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looking for people that do most of this shit for a passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a passion. Like, you got a passion about something. If you like clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what your passion is, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you talk about clothes and shit on YouTube. Just trust me, it's a lot of people out there that like fashion. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude, I think I just fucked myself. Man, you know what? Fuck all that wheat that's on that field. I was trying to keep some of that stuff off of that contract, but I ended up putting it all in the silo anyway, so, or giving it all to the store. So we're gonna just complete this. Give me my 23,000. Give me my 23,000, and we are getting rid of this shit. This is ridiculous. And I gotta start paying back some of this damn loan, yo. Garage, leased equipment. I wanna see how much they charging me for this stuff. I know they charging me like 30,000 for the harvester. So it's 20. They charging me 20,000 per operating hour. That's crazy. I think I got the Hulk. See how much this one is. $7,000 per working hour. Oh well, all that shit is going back. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that's gotta be all of, cause nothing I didn't. Oh yeah, let me get rid of this damn header trailer too. Nothing else is really being used. I don't know how much they charging me to use this. And they charge me $8,000 per. Boy, it's tripping. They tripping. All them damn days that they went by, man. Why this side it still says Only 66%. Mick Gaming, man, my bad, bro. I didn't have my chat pulled, my screen pulled all the way down, so you was hiding up under the taskbar, my G. My bad, bro. What's good with you, Joe? I want to see if they came out with anything new. It don't look like they came out with nothing new. Man, they need to hurry up. Can't even say that I'm satisfied with the couple of mods that they came out with already. Because like a couple of the mods is like, man, I don't understand why they keep on making mods that's already in the damn game. Like some of them are and some of them ain't. Like I just don't understand why they keep doing that. Like what's the difference in that little bitty trailer that they got on there? Like what's the difference between it just being a mod? I just didn't get that. The only ones that I understood was the Chrome, because I don't think they got a Chrome. I don't think they got a Chrome. What's the name? A Chrome forage harvester. I was skipping school to get my sack. Please don't step on my business. Yeah, I'm on and I'm off that. I'm about to snatch up all this bread. Mick Gaming, bro. I appreciate it, my G. I appreciate it, dog. Shout out to the homie Mick Gaming, man. Out there showing the support as usual, man. I appreciate you, broski. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I knew when I just exited the game earlier. That's what I was trying to do. I forgot I ain't got my head tracker on. I keep on turning my head. I'm like, yo, why it ain't turning? It ain't turning, dog. It's because it ain't on, boy. Man, where's my head tracker even at? I thought it was down here somewhere. Oh, how the hell did it get way up here? I'm about to turn this function and tell the truth. What the fuck out this damn screen? Don't give me a damn copyright with that bullshit. That dumbass music. Man, you know something else crazy is like when I was trying to play the game in beta. When I was trying to play the game in beta, it wouldn't let me. My Dedi wouldn't show up. Big gaming, say you can't believe it. Shit, believe it, buddy. Shit, you obviously been putting in your work, my G. Putting in that work, man. Plus, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, you always got good people out here, you know what I'm saying, like shouting you out. And you know what I'm saying, showing support from their channels. You know what I mean? I mean, YouTube is fun. Like I said, you know, it's something to say. I mean, it's definitely something I think that you can check off the bucket list, you know. Give me that 10 grand. Who next? Field number 5. Let's get that. Oh, who paying 50,000 for some potatoes? I'm taking on all fertilizer missions. Go ahead and grab this field number 5 real quick.